Thank you very much, Opi. Eminent leaders, friends and colleagues, good afternoon, namaste and namaskar. I am very delighted to be with you here today on this series of meetings organized by our friends at UNIP's India office with our partners, the United Religions Initiative. I am very grateful to you that you have accepted this invitation and are offering your support to the Faith for Earth Initiative and Councilors program. Friends, it has been said time and again that we are facing unprecedented global challenges, including social, economic, environmental, and health challenges. While there are many nations and international organizations who have embarked on strategic approaches to tackle climate change issues or respond to COVID-19 and address biodiversity loss, we are still missing and are in need for more enhanced, accelerated, and streamlined actions. Governments alone cannot achieve the prosperity of the people to live on a healthy planet in peace. Innovative partnerships are very much needed with civil society organizations, the private sector, and certainly with faith-based institutions. Friends, the issues we are dealing with today are not lack of policies or ambitious programs. Honestly, we lack global ethics and values that drive our own behaviors at the institutional and at the individual levels. Consumption and production patterns over the past few decades have been alerting or altering the weather patterns and destroying ecosystems, putting us at the risk of a new mass extinction of species. Climate change is widely acknowledged as presenting the most significant threat to world peace, to security, and to prosperity, and potentially even the very existence of humanity. Transitioning to more sustainable consumption and production practices is of a paramount importance, and efforts towards sustainable development must be truly global in nature. However, addressing the intersectional factors to climate change requires a behavioral revolution towards Earth. Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals, or what is known as the SDGs, adopted by 193 countries in 2015, is the only viable agenda we have today. However, its means of implementation would require an integration of a common denominator, which is ethics. The future will not be charted by artificial intelligence or the Internet of Things alone, but by our own intelligence to use sustainable patterns of consumption. Friends, there are estimated 37 million churches, 4 million mosques, and dozens of millions of temples and houses of worship spread around the corners of the world. This gives faith organizations immense outreach, enabling them to teach and inspire adherents to become more environmentally conscious through fundamental changes in behavior and attitudes. Faith-based organizations hold enormous assets and wealth, with faith-based investment corporations and bodies considered to be the fourth largest investment group on earth. This wealth is not always being optimally invested into more proactively environmentally responsible and oriented investments, unfortunately. All religions contain messages of environmental care and stewardship for the planet. Living in harmony with nature is a common ethical behavior recommended by all religions. The UN system recognizes faith-based organizations as key and vital players in protecting the environment, improving people's health, and eradicating poverty, thus achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Utilizing the agility of these religions is crucial for sustainable development, especially at the local level and with faith actors. In 2017, UNEP has established the Faith for Earth initiative as an implementation arm for its global strategy on engaging with faith leaders and faith-based organizations. The initiative has three main goals. First, engage faith organizations and faith leaders on policy dialogue and inspire action. Second, work with faith institutions to green their investments and assets. And third, bridge the common understanding between faith teachings and scientific evidence on environmental issues. We turn to you today to be our partners in making this behavioral revolution a reality, not based on new norms, but based on your own religious values, supported by the scientific evidence. India is a leading continent in terms of religious diversity, democracy, and environmental action. We need to make those successes the norm among adherents of all religions and work with you in addressing local and global environmental challenges. We have the power of speech. Faith leaders does have the power of speech. No matter what the science says, it might be debated, but whatever a religious script says, it is sacred and is respected. We need here to increase adherence and strengthen the practice. What religious leaders say goes to the hearts, but before going to the mind. The establishment of the Faith for Earth Coalition with a global council of eminent faith leaders, a council for youth, a consortium of heads of faith-based organizations, and a network of religious scholars and scientists will be our main effort in 2021, and we want you to be part of it. I would like to thank you again for your important role and for being with us today. Ji Shukraya, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Iyad. That was